Good evening, everyone. I am Roselyn Tolentino and I am the leader of Group 2. Today, we will be going to tackle one of the traditional assessment, which is the matching type test. A matching type question. What is matching type test? A matching question consists of two columns or pair of words, picture, or symbol that are connected. A matching type is a question measure the student's ability to connected words, complete sentences, or pair of words with their definition. A matching type may be considered as modified multiple choice type items, with the choices progressively reduced as one, successfully matches the items on the left with the items on the right. The items in the first column are called premises, and the answer in the second column are the responses. By the convention, the items in column A are numbered and the items in column B are labeled with capital letters. After the discussion of the meaning of the matching type test, we will proceed now to advantages and disadvantages of matching type test. For our next topic, which is the advantages of matching type question, may I call on Ronalyn Cabacungan to discuss it.
Thanks to you, Roselyn. I am Ronalyn Cabacungan, and I'm going to discuss the advantages of matching type tests. What are the advantages of matching type tests? First, matching type test is a great for users who have a lower reading level. It means that matching type test is a type of test that appropriate to those pupils who have difficulty in reading. Second, less chance for guessing than other question types. It reduces the effects of guessing, although the chances of guessing increase as the students progress in answering items. Third, matching type tests can cover a large amount of content. It allows the teacher to cover large areas of materials without having to spend much time or effort. Fourth, matching type test is easy to read. It allows the students to understand the test even though they have difficulty in reading. Fifth, matching type test is easy to understand. It means that students can understand the direction of the test easily. Sixth, matching type test graded automatically online. Seventh, matching type test is easy to grade on paper. It means that it's simple to construct score. Eighth, matching type test is more engaging for users. It means that matching type helps the teacher to be more engaged in making this kind of tests.
So after the discussion of the advantages of matching type question, may I call on Jenybell Ginoo to discuss the disadvantage of matching type test.
Thanks to you, Roselyn. I'm Jenybell Ginoo, and I'll discuss the disadvantages of matching types. First, not well suited for assessing higher order thinking, does not measure any type of interpretation, judgment, or application. Second, correct matches may be evidence of guessing rather than understanding. Make sure there are more definitions than items to alleviate this. Third, if list contains same number of choices, the last few choices may be giveaways. And the last disadvantages of matching types, students can use rote memorization to answer these exercises, especially as typical matching problems involve assessment of rote associations, such as name, dates, and others. In addition of disadvantages of matching types, it tends to ask students to associate trivial information. Unfortunately, most matching type tests emphasize memorization. Although it is impossible to construct items that measure more complex cognitive skills.
Thank you, Jenybell, for that information. After the discussion of the advantages and disadvantages of matching type question, may I call on Mikaela Asiado to discuss the instruction on how to make good matching type question.
Thank you, Ms. Tolentino. Now, let us move on to the instructions how to make good matching type questions. Number 1, the directions for a matching question need to be specific, meaning to say, students should be told what they are matching, even if it seems obvious. They should also be told how they are to record their answer. Further, the directions need to clearly state whether an item will be used once or more than once. Number 2, matching questions are made up of premises, left column, and responses, right column. More responses should be included than premises. For example, if you have 4 premises, you might want to include 6 responses. Number 3, the responses should be the shorter items. They should be organized in an objective and logical manner. For example, they might be organized alphabetically, numerically, or chronologically. Number 4, both the list of premises and the list of responses should be short and homogeneous. In other words, do not put too many items on each matching question. Number 5, all responses should be logical destructors for the premises. In other words, if you are testing authors with their works, do not throw in a term with its definition. Number 6, premises should be approximately equal in length. Number 7, make sure that all of your premises and responses are on the same test printed page.
And for the last part of our reports for today, may I call on Miriam Domingo to discuss the first examples of matching type question from the subject sign.
Thank you, Roselyn. I'm Miriam Domingo, and I will show to you the first example of matching type test. And the topic we're going to use is Grade 6, Second Quarter, the Digestive System, where the content standard of this lesson is the learners demonstrate the understanding of how the organs of human body work together to form an organ system. The second is the performance standard, where the learner should be able to make a chart showing a helpful habits that promotes proper functioning of the musculoskeletal, integumentary, digestive, circulatory, excretory, respiratory, and the nervous system. And the last one is learner's competency, where the learners should be able to know how the organs of each organ system work together. Here, we can see the matching type test where the first column, called premises, that have 7 items from the different organs from the digestive system, which are the esophagus, small intestine, rectum, stomach, mouth, large intestine, and anus. And the second column, called response, that have 8 items including the distraction, that will correspond with column A. This time, we will going to use images for better illustration of the following organs. The pupils are now going to connect the 2 columns using lines to answer the matching type. And that's all. Thank you for listening.
For the second example, may I call Annie Valderama to discuss this.
Thanks to you, Roselyn. I'm Annie Valderama and I'll discuss the example of matching type test, grade 5, fourth quarter about weather disturbance. Content standards. The learner demonstrate understanding of weather disturbance and their effect on the environment. Performance standards. The learner should be able to individual emergency kit, Learning competency. The learner should be able to observe the change in the weather before and after the typhoon. And now, here is the examples of matching type test. Before that, from column A, find the meaning, the correct answer in column B. Use a line or draw a line to match the correct answer. Match the column A to the corresponding column B. Column A is premises. It contains list of words about the topic of weather disturbance. And for column B is responses labeled with capital letter and consists of definition.
And for the last example, may I call Mikaela Asiado to discuss the third example.
For our third example, we have here living things and their environment, second quarter, grade 4 level. Content, parts and functions. Number 1, human, major organs of the body. Content standards. The learners demonstrate understanding of how the major internal organs such as the brain, heart, lungs, liver, stomach, intestines, kidneys, bones, and muscles keep the body healthy. Performance standards. The learner should be able to construct a prototype model of organism that has body parts which can survive in a given environment. Learning competency. The learner should be able to describe the main function of the major organs. Matching type. Match the function of the major organs in column A with the given names of each in column B. Each major organ will be used only once. In column A, we have here the premises, and in column B, we have here the responses. As you can see, premises are approximately equal in length. The responses are shorter items, and it is organized alphabetically.
And to conclude our report, here are the things to remember about the matching type question. And for all-in-all information, matching type questions are made up of two list-related items that student must pair by, deciding which item in the first list correspond to an item in the second list. They are appealing to many teachers because they are provide a compact way to test a great deal of information in a short amount of time. That's all for our reports for today. Thank you.